Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Having to Roll. I am your GM, Rain Zero, joined as always by my beautiful wife, Daft Prodigy. This week, we are back from break with a side adventure that some of you may know from Book 4. While we treated the face-off at Flameford as the end of Book 4, there is actually one more adventure that we felt worked better as a side story. Joining us today is our longtime friend and fellow adventurer, Kyle Finch of Death Saves with Advantage. We've been playing 5e with him for years, and it was great to begin his indoctrination into the Paizo-verse with him here. This session features sound effects from Syrinscape and music from Michael Ghelfi Audio. Now, let's see what else our heroes have been up to in Curse of the Crimson Throne. Beautiful wife.
Hello, beautiful husband.
And welcome back to Curse of the Crimson Throne.
Yes, Curse of the Crimson Throne. So what happened last time on Curse of the Crimson Throne?
You're not supposed to ask me that.
God damn it.
I'm supposed to ask you that.
Okay.
What happened last time on Curse of the Crimson Throne?
We had just learned some important information for going forth to Book 5 content, and we had to fight off Signifier Strickland and a bunch of Red Mantis assassins.
Who were basically following you to get the information that you just
Yeah, and who started burning down Flameford and attacking the civilians.
Yes.
We successfully killed Signifier Strickland and almost all of the Red Mantis assassins, but failed to kill a strangely pink-armored Red Mantis assassin who had some sort of contingency teleport placed upon them when they hit a certain amount of hit points. They just gone. So now Unia is prepping Dimensional Anchor every day, and hopefully you stop making this mistake. But we then had a bit of time. We were We talked to the folks in Flameford. Krojan declared Lenore Nalharest. It was very touching. And we were then told via sending by Cressida Croft that they had found where the Red Mantis were hiding in Korvosa, and that she wanted us to come back and deal with them once and for all.
And Damien has just learned teleport.
Yep, we did hit level 13. I guess we can have the level up discussion at some point.
Yeah, we'll have that another time.
Yes.
So you've hit level 13, and Damien has learned teleport. And so I'm guessing the next day, when you've prepped new spells for the day and everything.
Yes.
You will be able to teleport to the Dead Warrens.
Yes, we'll be teleporting to the Dead Warrens.
Okay. So is there anything else you want to take care of while you're here?
There's nothing else I really want to do in Flameford. I think that night we will spend rebuilding what we can from the stuff that was damaged. Unia does still have... Oh, no. I don't know. They might still have Greater Make Whole prepped. I don't think they do, but, we'll try to repair what we can.
There will be a funerary pyre for the... I think probably about like 12 or 13 people who were killed in the attack. Their ashes will be taken to the Callow Mountains, but you don't have to go along for that. But they do the funerary pyre here.
And we will say our goodbyes the following morning, and Damien will crack his knuckles and excitedly stamp his little hooves and cast teleport to the Dead Warrens.
Okay.
Now, I'm not sure if this counts as...
you are very familiar with this
Very
place.
Familiar. Cool. I will roll mishap.
Whatever the highest level of familiarity is. You've been to this place a lot.
We do
of times.
fucking live there.
Yes.
Oh, good. Because I rolled an 89 on the mishap table, so everything's fine.
Okay.
We're all fine. How are you?
All right. You're standing in Flameford, surrounded by all of the people.
We wave goodbye.
So the Sun Shaman gives you some provisions, just as thank you. Basically, it gives you rations and a couple healing potions, as he knows that you'll probably need them.
Yes.
You're going to get 5 Cure Moderate Wounds potions, basically 1 for each of you. Krojan will go to Lenore and just be like,
look, really sorry for everything again.
It's it's all right.
Hey, we'll talk when you come back, right?
Yeah.
How long do you think you guys are going to be out there?
I think we're just gonna head back to Korvosa and do this thing, and then we'll come back because we need help getting to Scarwall. So
Yeah.
like a few days probably. If
Okay.
something, yeah. Like,
cool. Well, we'll be ready for you.
okay.
And if you need anything else,
and it looks at Unia, actually.
you can do the talk in my head thing, right?
Yes, I can do the talk in your head thing.
Okay, yeah. Do that then.
I will talk in your head.
Bye. Okay, bye.
And so you cast teleport and you pop. And you go, what does your teleport look like? This is the first time you've ever teleported.
Oh, I think Damien pulls out the Harrow deck and sort of arches it like you do when you're going to do 52 card pickup, where they all fly out of your hand. And they start flying out of his hand.
And then they do a whirlwind around each of the people.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
They start swirling around and first all his cards, and then you are where you are supposed to be. And then they all fly back to Damien.
And the symbols of the Harrow surround you. Each suit forming its little symbol at one point around you.
Stars and shields and hammers. And
Yes. Books and
books.
crowns and what's the last one?
I don't remember.
It's something.
Something.
We're so good at this game. And suddenly you are in the Dead Warrens. Where exactly are you teleporting?
Probably just to the inside of the entrance, so that we don't startle or interrupt anybody, as Damien would not like to do.
So you pop into the entrance, and then there's 2 guards on duty, leaning against these pillars, and they had their spears at the ready. And as you guys suddenly appear, they go, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! Oh my gosh!"
Hi. Hello.
Is that you?
We're just Cresta asked for us. We're the cover of night.
Yeah, no, I know. No, we know who you are, or at least who you're supposed to be. Can you wait right there?
Yeah.
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 Let me get, and then they will leave and come back with a wizard, who basically does a few, he basically casts detect magic and does a few things. And he's like, okay, wait, you guys are, seems legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, okay, yeah, they check out. It's not like an illusion. It doesn't seem like they have anything going on with them that would make them, not real. You're not under any enchantment effects, as far as I can tell. Okay, yeah, they're good. And the guards will go, okay, yeah, come on.
Damien, stop sweating. You look guilty. It just makes me nervous.
And you will go into the first part of the crypt, where you have this raised platform and little piles of bones off to either side.
This is where the owlbear was.
Yes, this is where the owlbear was. And as you do so, Cressida Croft will also be entering into this area, and she just says, "Well, I can't tell you how happy I am to see all of you again."
Hello.
The guards step aside to allow you to enter. Cressida moves up into the space between the pillars. Are you going forward?
Yes, we'll step up.
Cressida holds out a hand to shake, I guess, Unia's hand, because Unia is the one right in front of her.
They will shake Cressida's hand.
Okay, and then she's actually going to pull Unia in for a hug.
Oh, hello.
And hugs Unia, and she's just like, "It's good to see all of you again."
Unia's doing that stiff dead fish awkward hug.
Yes.
It is good to see you as well.
Then she does similar with the rest of you.
Lenore gives a very big, warm, genuine hug.
Yeah.
She's happy to see all of you. She straightens up her armor. She goes, so, business then.
Yes, for the purposes of this conversation, I'll say Ophelia got into Siren Guys before we teleported.
All right. I'm going to introduce you to a couple people, and before you meet them, I want to make sure that you're on your best behavior.
Oh, when are we not on our best behavior?
I just want to make sure. They check out, their stories check out. You might have reason to think that we shouldn't trust them.
Okay.
But Kapira and I have been working on this for a while, and we need these people. Okay?
All right.
So if you'll follow me.
We'll trust you.
Cressida will begin leading you down the hallway into what was once the operating room where they were putting together one of the golems.
Yes.
And in that room, you will find a couple people.
Okay.
One, you'll find Kapira de Bear sitting at a table. This sort of gaunt, pale bishop of Pharasma in her dark clothing with the blue swirl headband glowing at her brow. And then you will find a rather rotund man in a brilliant blue doublet and puffy shirt, who you will recognize as Guildmaster Boole
Yes.
of the Cerulean Society.
Yes, the Thieves Guild guy.
And then, perhaps most shocking, there will be a woman sitting at the table, dressed in leather armor, reinforced with chitinous red plating. At her back, a bow that bears a similar thorny pattern to that decorating the Red Mantis assassin blades.
Okay. As soon as Ophelia sees that, the dueling sword's coming out.
And Cressida goes, what did I just tell you? Literally 2 seconds ago.
Look, Cress, I know that, you said to trust you, but this is a Red Mantis assassin. I don't know what she's told you, but it's probably a lie.
Just hear her out, please. And
Okay.
At this point, hello, beautiful guest.
Hello, beautiful guest.
Hello, it's me, the beautiful guest.
Now, who is this guest? First, who is the person? This guest that we have in our home, apparently.
Yes, this guest. Who is it?
Hey everybody, my name is Kyle. I'm a longtime co-adventurer with Daft and Rain for a variety of games over the last at least 5 years. Goodness.
It's been a while, yeah.
Yeah. But outside of that, I'm the resident GM for a D&D 5e podcast called Death Saves with Advantage. We
Yes.
are an educational podcast that's also entertaining for players of all skill levels and interactive because we live stream the games every other week, and we've had chat help us out with giving inspiration dice to players and monsters alike, or naming a boat that they got recently. It's since been called the Sea Slapper.
Nice.
But the overall goal for the podcast is explain new rules and abilities as they're introduced to lower that threshold for new players.
I'd say our podcast is educational, but it's really only how to watch your characters die and have to deal with it.
Deal with horrible, sad feelings all the time.
A different type of education.
Yes.
And so now, if you would like to describe the woman that they see at the table.
Yes.
So the armor was very well described, though I would say the bow looks like a standard wooden longbow right now.
Oh, okay.
But like reddish, almost not quite strawberry red hair, bluish silvery eyes, and as Ophelia draws the swords, this person stands up, very calm look, but also just a bit of fierceness behind her eyes, immediately draws an arrow and notches, pulling it back.
Cressida holds up a hand in either direction going, whoa, 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 whoa. No fighting. It's like, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
Lenore will walk around to the other side of the table and stand in front of Ophelia and turn her back to this new person and put her hands up and say, let's just trust Cressida. Promise. Here, I'll stand in the front. If this person wants to attack us, they'll get me first, okay?
Okay, fine.
So,
Ophelia puts away, or Siren puts away her dueling sword.
I assume you've already met Guildmaster Boole, who is already trying my patience by being here. But I assume you have not met our new guest.
Yeah, we met the guy in blue at one of Ilios's functions. We're not usually wearing the fancy dress.
Charmed.
I guess I do have a bonus against charm effects, but sure, charmed.
He actually moves up toward Lenore, like as if to like take her hand.
Lenore will take the hand that was sort of reaching toward reaching protectively toward the pommel of her fauchard and reach out to shake his hand.
And he goes like as if to kiss your hand, on the back of your hand, and he's like,
I'm sorry that all of this is causing such an uproar in the city, but I believe it is time for us all to be on the right side of things. Yes?
Yeah, is there an uproar in the city that we didn't know about already?
No, probably the same one that you know about.
This woman slowly puts the bow and arrow away, looking at everyone here. You're rather impulsive, but you've got a point. Why should she believe everything that I said? What's your name?
Siren.
and Cressida would have told you about these people. These people were once lauded as the heroes of Korvosa. They have been her agents for quite a while. They were part of the... They were the ones who actually foiled the Bloodveil plot that you heard about.
Mm-hmm.
And they were, like, after that, they were lauded as heroes of the city. Then they mostly went quiet until suddenly it was heard that they had murdered one of the members of the nobility. They are currently wanted by the Grey Maidens for the murder of said noble. I won't specify which noble it is, in case you want to find that out in the show.
But once lauded, disgraced.
I'm afraid you have us at a disadvantage. Who are you?
The name's Talani.
Talani.
I was, keyword was, a member of the Red Mantis, but that's behind me, and I have reasons to be here that I think, at least from what Miss Croft has told me, would somewhat align with your goals.
And what would that be?
I know where the Red Mantis are operating out from.
Ah, so you're Bishop de Bear's contact.
No, I have different contacts. I have different means of gathering information.
I have a different contact that I might have told you about before. I still need to keep them quiet.
Oh, okay. I respect having a good information network.
Talani's new.
Talani, you know where the Red Mantis are here.
Mm-hmm.
And
I also know who's helping keep things more quiet than it should be.
oh, and who might that be?
Just give a look at Cressida and Guildmaster Boole. Just an inquisitive, like, we're sure.
And Cressida says, "Is someone you'll know, I think." And Cressida just looks at all of you, looks at Talani. She goes, "From what Talani's been telling me, you'll be familiar with an operation that's been ongoing in which one Cordatra Destade of the Grey Maidens is indoctrinating members into the Grey Maidens in
Underneath
the Longacre building."
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Well, from what Talani is saying, she's doing more than that.
Oh, Is she also working with Red Mantis down there?
She's covering up an operation where the Red Mantis are using the caverns below as a base of operations. Two people of particular interest. Not sure if how familiar you are with one Coriantu or Cinnabar.
Damien is racking his brain. Have we heard either of those names before?
Among the effects of the Red Mantis assassins and the Red Mantis assassins you just killed and Strickland, you will have found in their journals references to their leader, who was Cinnabar.
Damien pulls out some notes.
Cinnabar. Yeah, we've heard of her. She's the leader of the Red Mantis that have been bothering us and sort of were bothering people in the Cinderlands and I guess are based out of here. But I don't know who Coriantu is.
Well, Coriantu is someone of the same level as Cinnabar in the hierarchy, but her skills lie more in the divine casting to aid her assassinations and training.
Okay.
But,
do either of these people have pink armor?
Pink armor.
Yeah, because we fought somebody in Flameford, that's up in the Cinderlands, with pink armor. She got away. Or is that another person we need to keep track of here?
It was Damien who said that, right?
Yes.
Talani's face just immediately goes dark. It just has this deep scowl.
Ah, fuck. Sorry. Did I step on a nerve? I'm sorry.
She got away?
She teleported. We're
Well, that's good. She didn't die.
sorry.
That's...
You're welcome?
That's Cinnabar.
That's Cinnabar. Oh, we kicked her ass.
Well, if you are up to doing it again, I'm here to get her out of the organization.
Get her out? Is that some new euphemism for killing people that I'm not familiar with?
No, she just won't be willing, so we may need to knock her unconscious. My sister has led a very difficult path in life.
Your what?
Sister.
Ophelia's reaching toward her sword again.
Sister, are you not familiar with siblings? It's a very common occurrence.
Yes. I mean, I feel like you could have said that at the outset, that this was going to be personal and that we weren't going to be... You want us to knock her unconscious?
Only if she's unwilling to come with.
Or you...
Or if you're willing to, kill is the wrong word, but kill two birds with one stone. If we can take out Coriantu and make it look like Cinnabar did it, then she could be on the run from the organization.
Okay. 2 questions. One, are you prepared to deal with the fact that the Red Mantis assassins we've run into so far dissolve into mist when they're knocked unconscious unless you stop that? So she might just be destroyed totally. And 2, how are we going to make it look like Cinnabar did it?
Well, one of my thoughts, at least, is get our hands on her weapon and to use that to plunge it into the corpse.
Okay, we could try to doctor evidence that way, but what are we going to do about Speak with Dead?
I'm not a caster. I'm not typically concerned about these things. I used to just take my mark and go.
Actually, at this Computer to Bear, we'll say there are ways to deal with Speak with Dead to render testimony of the recently dead unreliable. And while I would not usually recommend doing something like this, in this case, I think it would be good. One, you can, as you said, cut out the tongue, meaning that Speak with Dead would fail. But there is also fooling the living mind, illusion or enchantment, before dealing the killing blow. While unconscious, you could modify the memory, the target, meaning that they would remember being attacked by someone else. Then, when they are executed, Speak with Dead would reveal who you wanted them to confess.
Unia touches their holy symbol. I believe I could modify the memory of an unconscious individual.
Yes. Well, once reduced to unconsciousness, performing such a task is quite easy. The
Yes.
unconscious mind is more pliable.
Yes.
About how long would that take? Again, I'm not one for spells.
It would take around 5 minutes. I can modify up to 5 minutes of a person's memory with this spell. Presumably that would cover the attack. Unless you are generally in the habit of undertaking assassinations which take longer than 5 minutes.
No, go unseen, take them out quick. That's how I've done things.
Then that should be sufficient.
And Bull will then sort of lean forward and go, and one of the very important things, the caverns that Talani has been talking about, indeed why Talani even involved me in the discussion, are, looks at Cressida, a documented location familiar to the Cerulean Society. For some time they were Darrow caves, but it seems that the Darrow that once lived there have been cleared out.
You're
But
welcome.
even while the Darrow lived there, we had arrangements with them for the extradition, I should say, of the wrongfully accused.
You use them to bust people out of prison.
Yes. As such, I have maps. He's looking at Cressida again, very apprehensive. I have maps that will help you get into these caverns and allow you access to the rest of Longacre should you need.
If you want to just show them to me and not show them to Cressida, that's fine. I understand.
Oh, no, he's going to be showing them to me as well. Yes.
You seemed so confident that you wouldn't be able to help me. Oh, and yet this information comes to light.
Important for a man in my position to play it close to the chest, I believe they say, and year's end.
That's why his sleeves are so poofy. They're full of secrets.
Yes, we used these caverns as a way to retrieve the wrongfully accused, as their reputation with the guild would suggest.
Wait. Are you responsible for the person who made the Death Head coffers getting out of there?
No. I believe that was part of the Red Mantis plot, and therefore was under Cordatra's purview.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah, I had nothing to do with that at all. Definitely nothing. Yes, but
Unia's gonna make a sense motive check.
he just says,
Alani's gonna make a sense motive check.
you may encounter Darrow down there. Just remind them who provided them with subjects for their experiments, and they will let you pass.
What?
Well, you see, every now and then there was somebody who wanted to be removed from Death Head, who was in fact guilty. Vagrants, lowlifes, no one who would be missed, I assure you. And these people, we suggested it was within their coverage to be removed from Death Head, but in fact, their accounts were lacking.
Damien pinches the skin between his eyebrows and takes a couple of deep breaths.
Okay, we're not going to have a conversation about ethics right now. We're busy.
These are all people who are already condemned to die by the Arbiters. And so the ones we released were just allowed to live out their sentence in another way.
You're not making yourself sound any better, please.
Whereas the ones who we did not escort out, well, they met an end as they were condemned.
Has his wings. Okay.
Unia rolled a 23 on their sense motive for this guy.
Talani got a 35.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Now the important question do I have? I did give Guildmaster Bull stats.
Hey!
Oh, you shouldn't be able to see that. He's very bad at lying to people as skilled as you. As he says all this, you guys get that he's being very upfront with you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
and it seems that everything he's saying is actually probably more honest than he wants to be.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Unia sort of turns back and nods slightly at the rest of the party. Not Lenore, because Lenore's in front of him, but everybody else.
Right. There's another thing. One of the reasons why I'm involving everyone in this discussion is this isn't just an attack against the Red Mantis, it is also a strike against the Grey Maidens.
Oh, finally.
I wouldn't usually work with people like this. She looks directly at Boole. But some of his sources have indicated that there is a high-value target being held in Longacre.
Oh?
You will be familiar with the former commander of the Sable Company, Marcus Endrin.
Oh my god.
He's alive, and they're keeping him there.
Oh my god.
If you can get him out, we will be eternally in your debt.
Wow. So is this like a 3 birds with 1 stone situation then?
This is what I've been working toward this entire time. A single strike that can weaken not just the Red Mantis plot, but the Grey Maidens as well. And from what I understand from Talani's report, if Cordetra is removed, that is the entire connection that the Grey Maidens have to the Red Mantis.
Wow.
Or at least the highest ranking connection.
Talani just nods her head in confirmation.
Which leads me to another possibility. If Sabina doesn't know about this, and we can present evidence to her, maybe it's too much. When she was working for me, she was an honorable person. I like to think that the only reason she's working for the Queen is that she doesn't know about this.
I hope so.
So anything you can get out of there. Documentation, testimony. This is the strike that we need to weaken the Queen's hold on the city. If we can do this, we have Neolandis. We can try the Queen for her crimes. We can't kill her yet. But we can start taking the city back.
Lenore sort of leans in toward Cressida, not because it'll make it more difficult for anyone to hear, just sort of for the symbolism of the thing. We do have some good news on the front of killing the Queen. There's a relic or something in Castle Scarwall.
She motions to one of the guards on duty, and she goes, "They go, yeah." And a guard goes off. Go on.
I'm not sure how much more to say here, but we've been informed of where the castle is and how to get in. Or we have an idea of how to get in anyway. Lenore sort of looks back at Unia, and Unia shrugs and nods. So we're gonna go in and try to get the thing out, and hopefully it'll help us destroy the artifact that is giving Iliosa her powers.
Okay. That's good. And a guard comes forward with like a big ledger. Looks like a very old tome, which she sets on the table and starts flipping through it until she does come to a drawing of a castle, which actually I'll share with you a picture. Yeah, she shares with you a drawing. Scarwall. Yeah.
That's the one.
This is a castle that was once a holding of Ustalav. Fell to the orcs of Belkzen.
Yep.
Was taken back by a mission from Last Wall. Before disappearing entirely.
That's the one.
And you want to go there. Do you think you can get to it?
I don't think we have any other choice.
Sure, no choice, but do you think you I heard that it doesn't exist anymore.
Unia clears their throat. It is possible that I would be able to return it in some capacity to its former location, much as I did the Temple of Eridan.
If you do go, you should be warned. That place is the epitome of haunted castle. If reports are to be believed, even when it was first taken, it was cursed. From what I've heard from Thousand Bones, some other advisors over the years, it traps souls.
Oh.
Any soul that wanders freely or is released in Scarwall runs the risk of being bound to it.
Damien kind of looks at Trinia and looks at his deck of cards.
Does this include things that are already haunted?
Yeah. From what I understand, the shamans of the Shawanti Kwa, they would never go near it because it has the potential to rip a spirit away from one who channels them.
Fuck. Okay.
He looks down to his deck and says quietly,
I guess we'll talk about that later.
Trini goes, what if you, know a spirit? Like you are friends with one, close, they're sort of, in your head or something. Then, and Cressida just kind of goes, then the effects of being in close proximity to the castle would be disastrous.
Siren sort of reaches back reflexively to grab Trinia's hand.
And Trinia takes your hand. Okay, well, I'm gonna come with you on this thing, but maybe I'll stay here for Scarwall.
Yes.
You'll be safe, right?
We'll do our best.
She looks into your eyes. There's a lot of concern in her eyes as she looks at you.
Oh. Siren turns around and takes both of Trinia's hands in both of hers.
Yeah. And as this is going on, Bull goes, wonderful, but, task at hand.
Right. Yes. Task at hand.
Trinia puts her hands in her pockets and she's like,
It's now that you notice there's been a very subtle but steady of Talani tapping her foot impatiently throughout the entire conversation that you just had, because it's not related to why she's here.
Now, if you're prepared to go into Death Head, I have prepared one final gift. I am familiar with the fact that Cordatra de Stade believes herself to be the point of intrigue and plot for the Grey Maidens, and I have prepared a series of coded documents that could find their way into the hands of Cordatra de Stade, which would almost certainly guarantee that she would return to her quarters to decipher them. Now, my code breakers ensure me that these are sufficiently coded that it will take her the better part of a week to decipher. At any point of which you can be guaranteed that she will be in the Longacre building.
Great. Will they say something like drink your Ovaltine, or will they just have
As I'm told that it's something of sufficient frivolity.
Great. So she'll be in the Longacre building, so we kill her, we kill Coriantu, and we capture but don't kill Cinnabar.
Yeah. And
that's the ideal
There's a lot of
situation.
names that start with K sounds. C sounds? K sounds. So that's our plan?
yes.
How are we getting into the Longacre building to start?
Well, that would be through the maps that I'm providing.
Right, the maps.
Through the caverns, that will take you into, I believe, looks at Talani, this new temple to Achekek that they've erected in place of our Darrow allies. Warren?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes, and I understand the coffers of the Korvosan God are rather short. If you are able to retrieve anything of import to the Cerulean Society, I am willing to make a payment of 600 platinum pieces to each of you.
Ooh.
As thanks for reopening our channels in Longacre.
That sounds pretty nice.
And Cressida just goes, yeah, that would be great. And he goes, I'm prepared to make a contribution to the god as well. You know me, Cressida.
Exactly, I know you.
So I believe that's it then? You're getting into the caverns.
Yeah, we do, if it's possible, have a lot of shit we need to sell and some stuff we need to buy. And, spells to prep. Unia, sort of, steps forward. I would like some additional time to prepare spells. I have some incense I would like to use.
Huh? Yes, I believe that if there's anything that you need to get ready, I am most assured that the resistance you will be facing in the Longacre building is supreme.
Yeah.
Now, just
We'll make sure we're ready.
Just making sure. You absolutely have to do this. You have to take these steps. You can't just go.
Yeah, we just spent like the last 3 weeks out in the Cinderlands, and we have a lot of like random stuff that we need to sell.
You couldn't have done it somewhere between there and here?
We just teleported here.
Well, you should have started with that.
Right, yes, it is definitely in all of our interests to explain to you exactly everything that we've done.
Anything that would be helpful.
Okay, we teleported here after spending 2 weeks in the Cinderlands, where we learned the things that you heard us talk about, Cressida.
I meant new things that would be helpful, but it's fine. You'll do.
Right.
Do we have to work with her?
I think it's probably for the best. Now, additionally, this isn't required, but if you can capture Cordatra, I'd like to have her here.
Okay.
But I understand in your line of work, sometimes people don't make it to a jail cell.
Oh no, whatever will we do?
It's a shame, isn't
Amelia
it?
Sort of.
I'm not losing much sleep over Dr. Davalis, and I don't think I would lose much over Cordatra.
All
But
right.
if we could get her to confess to anything, it would be helpful.
She does sort of have the whole brainwashing thing that might make that difficult.
Well, she, I believe, is responsible for the brainwashing. We might be able to get something from her that
Okay.
she knows that she's trying to keep from others.
Okay. I'll trust you on that.
I'd like to take her prisoner if possible.
Okay.
But if not, feel free.
So Lenore points at Talani. Cinnabar is yours, and points at Cressida. Cordatra is yours, and Coriantu
Can go in the
is-
ground.
can go in the ground. We have to make it look like she was killed by Cinnabar.
In an ideal situation, yeah.
Okay. Damien is writing this stuff down.
Okay. Well, so should I release the documents?
Yeah, go for it. We'll
All right.
head in tomorrow.
And he pops out a scroll, and he goes. He pops out a scroll and he reads it for a second, and he goes, and it dissolves. And as it dissolves, he says, "Time for hide and seek. And he goes, "It's done."
Oh, right. We also have to rescue Marcus Enron.
And rescue Marcus. Yes.
Damien, scratch.
Right. So in the meantime,
Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
so where would you like to sell your stuff?
Heads, tails.
Heads.
Ophelia will use her disguise self ability to. I suppose she doesn't need to use her disguise self. She'll use her her many faces ability, or many guises ability rather, to disguise herself as a mundane half elf, and will take the stuff. We'll sort of take the stuff to Heads Tails with Trinia. And Talani could come if she wants.
Oh.
Everybody
By
else.
which you mean Talani is dragged bodily.
Okay, so you make your way over to Heads Tails. While you're walking, let me give you just a little bit of descriptor of what the city's like. At this point, there are statues of Iliosa in the locations that were previously enumerated. I believe Endron Square would be the one that you would pass by, but you'll also notice that there is a plaque at the base that is dedicated to lives lost in the pursuit of the restoration of Korvosa. Apparently, this and other major public works projects had horrible working conditions
Shit.
and grueling hours.
Oh my god.
And quite a few people died of exhaustion or on-the-job accidents.
Fuck.
And this is not explicitly enumerated in the plaque. The plaque just is dedicated to a number of workers, and there's names written on it. But with your resources, you would be able to find out. This is why.
Iliosa's attempt to kill the city proceeds apace, I see.
The skyline of Korvosa has been changed, and that the Great Tower has been fully disassembled. And the statue that you will find does seem to be made of the same stone that the tower was made of. It is a very beautiful depiction of Queen Iliosa. Looks like anything anyone would want to have in their city. Really brings the plaza together.
Yeah. How does it compare to that statue of Queen Domina that we saw get destroyed in the first book of Curse?
Easily on par with that.
Nice.
But you find your way into Pillar Hill,
Pillar Hill. Yes.
where a rather ornate shop front is being erected on a building that once was honestly quite
Shabby?
shabby, yeah. But there's fresh plaster. There's what looks like a very dedicated artist shaping some of the molding on it, and in fact, like doing like a fresco on it, creating a basically little images of goblin heads protruding from the tops of columns,
Keeping it subtle.
and then little kobold tails wrapping around the base of columns.
Incredible.
And as this is basically there's scaffolding all over. There's like a team of I think like 5 people working on this.
Wow, this is new.
And a nice, brilliant sign is being affixed to the lintel that reads "Heads Tails Limited,"
Limited.
an Arcona Imports company.
Arcona Imports? Oh no, did they get bought? Oh,
And
fuck.
as you go into the shop, there's a rather melodic chime as it just goes doo-doo-doo. And you are greeted by a half elf. You will recognize as Nigelian,
Right, yes.
the manager of this location. And you'll see there are a bunch of staff sort of talking to various adventurers and directing their attention to different items. They all look very dedicated to making sure people get exactly what they want.
Wow.
And Nigelian will see you all come in and will just go, bites his tongue. Some of our premium customers, I think.
Hello.
Hello!
You don't recognize me, but you recognize Trinia.
I recognize a discerning customer anywhere.
Winks.
Gives a little wink. So, what brings you here?
We have a lot of things that we want to sell. They happen to be of dubious provenance, one might say.
Interesting.
We found them.
Give me a perception check.
Yes. Ophelia. Oh, not great at perception, is she? But
And Talani,
sometimes-
you can also proceed
sometimes
with
you
yours.
roll high.
Okay.
23.
34.
Okay.
Ooh.
Talani, I'm just gonna whisper to you in the roll 20 here.
Mm-hmm.
And Trinia got a 20.
So, what could I interest you in today?
Well, we are looking for a couple of headbands. We're looking for a new belt.
A fine choice. Fine choice.
So we would like a headband of mental superiority +4 with wisdom and charisma, and a belt of physical might
Yes, we do have one in stock.
+4 with strength and dex,
Yeah.
and
Check. Pulls out a belt from one of the shelves and puts it at the back of the buckle. Yes. Okay.
While he's having this conversation with Siren, Talani just taps Lenore's shoulder to get her attention.
Hi, what's up?
I think somebody's on their way that we would rather not like to have interactions with.
Fuck. I knew these cloaks weren't going to be enough to disguise us. Okay, how about, we make ourselves scarce. Siren is in disguise. I think the rest of us, should head out.
Good job,
Maybe-
Lenore.
Damien,
Yep.
I mean, fuck. Can you teleport us out of here?
Sure.
We just walk.
Oh, we can walk, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, let's do the teleportation that involves our feet moving.
And all of us save our disguised.
Actually, as you guys go to like leave, the manager Nigelian will go. Wait! You have to. You're getting a belt, correct? You have to try it on, don't you?
You know,
Please stay.
I
Make
feel
yourself
like
comfortable.
They're usually a one size fits most kind of deal, right? I'm not.
But there's no accounting for tailoring,
I'm
right?
sort of a most size.
I'd say you're quite more impressive than most.
Are you calling me fat?
I'm calling you
Now, you see,
muscular.
I told you that they're pushy here. I know somebody else who's got what we need. We can head out.
No. How about if I for you discount perhaps?
How soon is the person we want to escape from getting here?
And as
No idea.
that happens, you'll see closing in around the shop front, 2 gray maidens
Oh no!
moving into position.
Ugh.
But as quickly as they come in, you will hear down the street the sound of wooden wheels on cobblestone and prancing of something. It's not what you see coming down the street as the Grey Maidens approach. Appears to be a carriage drawn by, I think those are horses. What was your perception checks?
I got So Ophelia got a 23.
Okay.
Trinity got a 20. I guess
And,
if everybody else is here, we'll also have them roll.
Talani got a
but
34.
Damien's got a plus 15, so let's see how he does. Oh, he rolled like garbage. So that's a 23 for Damien as well.
What's our highest number?
For my party?
Yes.
Unia got a natural 20 for 27.
Okay.
That's the best.
So, with the 27, you will get that what's coming down the street here is a very nice, very opulent carriage being pulled by what looks like horses at a distance. But they're a little small.
Oh no!
And as they get closer, you realize that there's like little screens on the front of the horses' chests, out of which you can just barely see what looks like something like a dog snout poking out. And as you get close enough, you go, those are goblin dogs dressed like horses. They have big fake horse heads, basically mounted onto their shoulders and bobbing along weirdly as the carriage pulls up, and it rolls right in front of the store, and the door automatically just swings open. Actually, no, the doors pull up like
like a fucking
like a DeLorean.
like a fucking DeLorean, and you see the gold tip of a cane in the shape of a kobold tail hit the ground. The black shaft rising up and connected to a gold goblin head. Swaying out from the carriage, a tall, normal man who gestures toward the gray maidens at the side. Please, this is my establishment. I assure you, anything that's going on here is something that I can handle. Ow! And in long tuxedo coattails, and a fine top hat, wearing white gloves with little fingernails protruding out the ends, this normal man comes out with his cane in hand, and he goes, "Smart man! Why you push button?" And Nigelian sort of has this look of horror on his face. Could we perhaps in the office? No! Tell me now why you push button.
Siren leads in. We'll be taking that discount.
These people, best customers. Premium customers. Top shelf customers. You give them best service ever, or you fired. Shit. You looks at the maidens. This is my establishment. This is my private domicile, and I will not be harassed. Gray maidens sort of go, you called us, but yes, they look in. They don't recognize any of you. They go, yes, whatever. Now, for you, 20% off. Everything.
Thank you, Mr.
I give you
Tails,
20%
sir.
more for everything.
Thank you, Mr. Tails, sir.
Oh, no problem. Don't need money. Money. So much money. Have so much money now. See, had money from shop doing really well. Then got better offer, right? Do you know Arcona Imports?
Yes.
Arcona Imports say, you very good businessman. We put lots of money into you.
And so they've given you more
Hold
money.
on, have to take this. And pulls out a rock and just goes, no, box seat. Has to be box seat. Why did I hire you? Slams rock back into pocket. Sorry. So we part of Arcona Imports now.
Wow.
But like more than that, Arcona Imports less business.
Huh?
Us more business.
What?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm very happy for you, Mr. Tails. Mr. Heads Tails.
I'm now a major shareholder in Arcona Imports.
Wow, that is
Siren sort of looks around at the rest of the party.
really impressive and not at all worrisome or suspicious or strange
Anyway,
at all.
now I have too much money. Even if buy everything, cart, horses, all things, still money.
Are you aware those are not horses?
Oh, they're horses. Looks at you like,
Yeah, idiot. Don't look a weird horse in the mouth.
best horses got from my cousin, who is horse breeder.
Right. Idiot
Very good.
narrows their eyes.
Imported.
A normal human person with normal,
Yes.
regular horses. All right.
Now here, smart man, give them their things.
And we drop off a truly enormous amount of Red Mantis assassin gear.
At this point, Talani has given up on sighing at the more ridiculous stuff because it never gets less ridiculous so far today with this group of characters.
As yet another set of sawtooth sabers falls out of the bag of holding, Lenore turns back to Talani is like, see? We're good at killing Red Mantis.
Just
heads tails
Blank stare.
heads tails in his very, very fine coat produces a book. You take this. Compliments.
Who's he handing it to?
Hands it to probably, I don't know, like Lenore.
Oh, sure, thanks.
And it's putting your heads together. The heads tails story. And it's got like a picture of heads tails rendered in extreme detail, just with one thumb on his chin, and a thoughtful expression on his face, which actually looks more hungry than thoughtful.
There's a review quote on the front. It says, "Better than shitting in your own bed."
It's an insight into the mind of one of Korvosa's greatest business magnates.
Fucking magnets, how do they work?
It's like, yeah, I haven't found the business magnates yet.
Do they stick to business?
They said
metal?
I was business magnet, but iron doesn't stick to me.
But
I've tried.
Do you draw in more business? Like, are you a magnet for
Yes,
business?
for some reason. I don't know why.
That's not what magnet means.
It's magnate.
Magnate. ATE.
Yeah, whatever, Damien. I mean, shit. Fuck.
And so you will get all the stuff that you wanted and sell all the stuff that you sold
Yes.
now.
And now.
Heads Tails has given you the book of the biography of this life.
As we leave the store, Damien is walking next to Lenore going,
Code names. Code names.
Right. So, with that out of the way, what would you like to do?
well, so there are some things that I would like to prepare a special in anticipation of a dungeon crawl. So Uni is going to prep Heroes Feast tomorrow morning, and we can eat that for breakfast.
Nice.
And I'm also going to have Unia use one of their 3 incense of meditations that they picked up a while ago, which will allow them to basically prepare all of their spells as if they had the maximized spell feat.
Nice.
Which, you know, for a cleric that doesn't usually do a lot of damaging spells, it's probably not as big of a deal, but it is nice for things like Breath of Life, which lets me do max healing, or Cure Critical Wounds, which lets me do max healing. And so that will be nice. That will also allow us to get max temp HP from Hero's Feast when we eat it. 14 temporary hit points for everybody.
Nice.
And then a +1 morale bonus on attack rolls and will saves, and a +4 morale bonus on saving throws against poison and fear effects. So if Talani would like to partake of that in the morning.
Oh, sure.
I think, so it's going to be biscuits and gravy, home fries, and nice hot black coffee.
Where are you doing the Hero's Feast?
In the so we'll be staying in
The Dead Warrens?
in the Dead Warrens, yeah. Because does it still have Mage's Private Sanctum up on it? Yeah.
It's permanent.
Okay. Great.
Also, I didn't specify this, but she would have told you before you got here. It also has a Forbiddance spell cast on it.
Nice.
The password to get past the Forbiddance spell is Blackjack.
Blackjack. Oh, nice.
Now, if you're true neutral, you can come and go no matter what.
So we would have, Damien would have said that like as we were entering.
If you say it as part of casting teleport.
Nice.
Ooh. As far as Talani is concerned, the night before, since we're going to be resting up, she just wants to get an idea of what everyone's capable of. As far as, like, how they'll fare in combat, and if there's any potential for, like, I normally work alone, but I've had to team up with people in the past. So it would be nice to know if there's something that we can work together on to get the job done quicker.
Sure, what were you thinking?
Well, basically, if you can make somebody even easier to hit, that'd be great for me.
So what you'll learn is that the main party members that you have here, you have Damien's a Magus, and he's mostly good at hitting things with cards, and
Yelling a lot.
buffing himself, and battlefield positioning. Then you have Ophelia is the roguey type. She's good at attacking and getting in melee and doing a bunch of attacks really fast. You've worked with a lot of people like her. She's very similar in tactics to your sister. You'll also find out that Unia is a cleric of apparently Eridan. That's not to ask too many questions about that part. And so if you're getting buffs, a lot of them are going to be coming in from Unia. The other major member of the party who is providing buffs is Trinia. She's a bard. And you've worked with bards in the past, so you'll know that bards can give you bonuses on attacks and damage and skill checks and stuff like that. The last one is Lenore. Lenore is a big, hitty, tanky person.
She gives really good hugs.
She gives really good hugs from very far away.
Her arms are very stretchy.
And she can, like, quicken cast things on herself by spending rage. But you're probably not going to get buffs from her, but you can, like, flank with her, you can do stuff like that.
You can flank with her from basically anywhere.
Yes. But yeah.
Yay!
Okay.
Just briefly.
You'll get a decent enough breakdown of their abilities that you, as a player, can reasonably know what the party does.
Yeah.
I'm going to mark off one use of Incense of Meditation as well. So when we eat Hero's Feast in the morning, everybody gets 14 temporary hit points. So make sure you have that on your sheet. And keep in mind that you will have you'll have a +1 to all of your attack rolls, and a +1 to all of your will saves, and +4 on saving throws against poison and fear effects.
Okay.
Damien is eating the food, and he's kind of,
Unia, do you have any salt and pepper with this?
no. It's a bit bland, but it's filling. Unia seems to be enjoying themselves quite a lot.
Nice.
Specifically, it is the coffee that gives you the temporary hit points. According to the text of the spell.
Amazing.
Damien is not going to prep teleport today. He's going to prep baleful polymorph, but he will have dimension door prepared in case we need to GTFO.
Nice. At Bool's direction, you will actually quite easily be able to find this entrance into the back door of the Longacre building. You get into the sewers, and in accordance with the map, there will be a grated pipe that you can actually remove the grate on.
Nice.
And get
or
through.
Should I say great?
And get through into an area that doesn't actually appear to be functional sewer. There's not a lot of. There's like the smells less foul down here. And according to Bull's estimation of things, they're and I guess actually Talani's scouting of the place. You will know that there's no Grey Maidens there's no Grey Maidens or Red Mantis right at the start of the area that you're going to. So if you want to have lights up, as you get there,
you can have a light up. I don't think any of my characters actually have the ability to. Damien hasn't prepared dancing lights or anything today, so
Nice.
we all have 60 feet of dark vision, and that's what we use generally.
Okay. So you have Blessing of the Mole ready,
Yes.
but not up.
Yes.
Okay. Are we ready to go to the map?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we have a couple of sea invisibilities up. I would like to have Unia activate the sea invisibility aspect of their Mask of the Mantis that lasts for 30 minutes. If you'll notice, Unia has a helmet that looks kind of like a firefighter helmet if you took a Mask of the Mantis and twisted around some of the pieces to make it look like a firefighter helmet.
You find your way through the sewers. And after getting into this restricted off section of sewer, you will walk for some time. And actually, give me a perception check.
I would love to. Okay, perception checks for the party. Lenore. Oh, Kyle.
That is a natural 20 from Talani for a 37.
Amazing!
Oh boy. As you're sort of like going down these tunnels, you start to hear this very deep, like rasping, deep breathing of something. Seems quite large.
Can I make a knowledge check to recognize the grumbly breathing?
You could try.
I would-
You can't see what the thing is.
Damien would love to try. He is very good at knowing things.
Me-
This being like a nature or...
Let me check. I believe it's Arcana.
Okay. Ooh, 30... Wait. 41.
Wow.
I got a 17 on die and Damien has a plus 24.
As you guys are approaching, you will hear this breathing, and you go. At first, you hear heavy breathing in the sewers, Otiak, but then you go, no, distinctly. You flip through your book of creatures, and you go, that sounds like the breathing of a catoblepus.
That sounds like a catoblepus.
What? You're making up words.
Now, you don't have enough to get a lot of information, but you know that catoblepus is an aggressive beast at the best of times. It's willing to knock down trees, fences, and even small houses to eat whatever it finds interesting, be that meal, plant or animal or human being. It prefers swamps. The catoblepus has been known to forage in plains and forests for short periods of time before returning to the buoyant support of water and mud. Few creatures linger near a catoblepus's feeding ground before the monster's bad temper and poisonous breath get the better of them.
Poisonous breath?
Yes, and only rot-loving predators such as oozes or exceptionally large otyugs have any interest in hunting them.
Okay.
So,
Big, mean, and...
you can get one fact about a catoblepus.
Okay. What's the deal with the poisonous breath?
Ha! The poisonous breath. A catoblepus's horrid, stinking breath is a 60-foot cone of poison gas.
Jesus Christ!
Oh,
The save DC is Constitution based. It is a poison. It actually is based on contact, not breathing it, and you have to save against it once per round for 6 rounds.
Fuck.
The effect is 1d6 con damage. The cure is 3 consecutive saves.
Oh my god.
oh.
Yep.
Okay. Holy shit. Well, it's a good thing I prepared some stuff today. Wow. Well, we do all have a +4 on saves against poison right now because of Hero's Feast.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Well, I was going to say that while Damien is rattling this off, Talani would like to hide, but hearing about how it can shoot its mucus poison breath at us from 60 feet away, that might be a moot point.
Well, you do have concealment due to being, in a dark sewer.
Okay.
You know.
Would I be able to stealth check if we're gonna, if the group wants to keep going forward?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Damien is going to sort of gesture to you to hold back.
I think I might be able to draw this thing away. I don't think they're very smart. They're just really hungry. So if I can convince it that something else is good food, we might be able to get it to leave.
And Damien is going to cast Major Image out in front of the Catablumpus.
Well, you can't see the Catablumpus yet.
Oh, okay. We
You
can only
just hear it. Its breath echoing down the corridor.
Okay.
You don't know exactly how far.
Talani just goes,
Okay.
yeah, okay, sure, and gets a natural 1 on a stealth check, giving me a total of 32.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Incredible.
I have 1 job
I
on this
love
ship.
Pathfinder.
So, hold on. What is it that you can do? Can you, kill this thing from range before we can get to it?
I mean, if it's not aware of me and I can see it, I have a chance.
Okay, but you can't see it right now.
No. Someone said they were gonna cast something on me.
I have a question for Rain.
Yes.
Can a Major Image cast light?
Can a major image cast light?
They give off light.
As long as it's within the area of effect of the image.
Okay.
The way that I like to conceptually think about it is anything you could do with CG in a movie, you can do with major image.
Great.
And in fact, you could do more than that because you can also include smells and taste and physical contact.
I would like to cast Major Image out 150 feet in front of me. I don't know where exactly the Catablumpus is, but I know that Damien knows that longbows have a long range. And if we can kill this thing from range, that it can't get us with its poisonous breath. And so I'm going to make a glowing cow, the most delicious looking and smelling, the most beautiful rack of beef on legs that Damien can conceive.
Okay.
And it will be brilliantly lit.
And as you do that, you see a brilliant glowing cow conjure itself into being about, I'd say, 100 feet from you. And silhouetted against this cow, you will see a shaggy creature with large horns protruding, which it lets out this very, very concerning sound as soon as the cow approaches, where it sort of goes.
Oh, it's me in the morning before I've had my tea.
and it charges toward the south, where it goes to gore this cow
The cow,
and bite it.
the cow nimbly dodges.
Ash.
Save is interacting with it.
It's
What is DC?
DC 14.
It begins to, and you just hear after this loud bleeding roar, Then it goes.
Oh, good lord.
Anybody speak Aklo?
It's Damien speak Aklo. No.
Nobody speaks Aklo?
No.
Not for me, though.
Yeah, it says something. It sounds very frustrated. It's like
Would I be able to take a shot at this point?
yeah, you have line of sight, and it's within range.
How?
You'll also note that there does appear to be some iron bars between you and it. Basically, you guys would be about 100 feet off.
Okay.
From the Catablepus. Right. Or sorry, rather, you're 100 feet from the wall, which means about 20 feet north of your current position. So you would actually, within range of, like, you guys have, you would see that there are metal bars blocking off this part of the sewer and like a door.
Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. So, because I can see it, I'm going to use a swift action to study the target really quickly.
Gotcha.
So I will then make an attack with my longbow, and
The glowing cow slaps some glowing flies. off
because
its
I
butt with
have-
its glowing tail.
because I have improved precise shot, it doesn't get any bonuses to its AC from any type of cover less than total.
Okay.
Ah.
All right, turn off deadly aim because I'm more than that.
Also, just the distance that you guys are at, just give yourself 20 feet in addition to whatever you're at right now. And you can also move back to take cover behind a wall.
Eep. That's 35 to hit.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's going to hit.
All right. Would I have sneak attack on this?
You would, definitely.
Okay. All right. Because right now we're looking at 11.
What's up? Distressed goat noises.
That's 32 points of damage
Nice.
on the first attack there.
Okay.
I get to make multiple attacks, right? If I wanted
yeah.
to or no?
Well, this is a surprise round,
Okay.
so you can only do one standard action.
Okay.
We'll have the
Well,
rest of
everybody else, please roll for initiative.
All right. All right. All right.
Sorry, you can roll your own dice. I just had to add you to the.
Non-initiative. Lenore got a 21. Yeah, Lenore.
What did you roll, Kyle, for initiative?
22.
Oh, Unia.
Is there a duration on study target, or is it just?
Until I get rid of it. Fairly certain. Just double checking.
So, let's continue through the surprise round. Lenore, you got anything?
Yeah. If we're attacking from range, Lenore could have her masterwork composite longbow out.
Okay.
Yeah, with a +1 arrow. That's a 35 to hit. 1d8 plus 8 points of damage. Oop. 9 points of damage from the masterwork composite longbow. And then, yeah. Lenore will go, I'm going to get my foe shard out. Ophelia will have her masterwork light crossbow out with a screaming crossbow bolt in it. That is a 34 to hit.
34 will definitely hit.
Okay, so that's 1d8 plus 10. And then all of my hidden strike damage. So that's 17 points of getting hit with a crossbow damage.
Yes.
And then 7d8 hidden strike. So 49 points of damage.
49. Damn. Okay.
Oh, and it has to make a save or be frightened.
Oh, you're doing the screaming crossbow?
Yes.
As the screaming crossbow bolt goes.
I think it's a DC 13 will save.
I think it'll.
Yeah.
Oh, we got an actual 20.
Oh.
That's a really bad use of a 20.
Get him out now.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Now, Damien cast Major Image, so we're going to
Yep.
count that as a surprise round thing.
Yep. He's still concentrating on it, so.
Trinia, she just goes, wow, Ophelia, it smells almost as bad as you. Funny. Comedy. And all of you are inspired.
We are inspired. Our courage It is inspired. We feel courageous.
Okay. Unia,
Unia.
even you.
Even you. with a 2 on die.
Far away.
Yeah. Let's see what we can do. Can I use Shadow Conjuration to create pit directly on the creature?
You could. Yeah.
Let me check the
What's the range?
The range on create pit.
I think it's medium, isn't it?
It is. So I can reach it. So it gets to make a will save against the illusion effect first, which is a DC 21 will save.
Oh, and now a natural 1 on the will save.
Yeah,
Hey.
and now
Then
it
what?
gets to make a DC 19 reflex save or fall into the pit.
So it splays its legs out, grasping at the edges of the fake pit, and it's now in a position where it looks like it's standing on top of the pit.
Did it make its reflex save?
Yes.
Okay. It does need to jump to safety to the nearest open space.
And it just pulls itself over to the edge. Let's see. Well, and we're gonna put a pit on the ground. How big is the pit?
It's 10 by 10.
All right, and then we're back to the top of initiative. Talani.
All right. Quick question as someone who's not as experienced with Pathfinder. What
Sure.
did the inspiration give us?
+3 to attack and damage rolls. Or sorry, +2. Sorry, +2 to attack and damage rolls. She's not that high level yet.
+2. Okay. Okay.
It's a morale bonus. Yeah.
It's actually a competence bonus.
Sorry, that's a competence bonus, and then a +2 morale bonus on saves against charm or fear effects.
Hmm?
Yep. And that'll be as long as Trinia is hilarious, which
She's
is
so
obviously
funny.
she's really funny.
This is obviously always. All right. So, would I have sneak attack on my next? Potentially have sneak attack on my next strike.
Yes.
Okay. Then I am going to take a marksman shot.
Ooh.
What is that?
So I make a single ranged attack at my highest attack bonus with a ranged weapon. And if I hit and I was able to use sneak attack against my studied target, I double the number of sneak attack dice.
Oh shit!
Fuck yes.
All right. So my highest bonus. Okay, I guess that's a. It didn't say base attack bonus. My highest bonus is a 29 because of everything right now.
Yep.
Fuck.
That's a natural.
hit.
Ooh, that's a
Just
natural 19 on die, and because they're my studied target, that's a threatens a critical.
Nice. Roll the attack a second time.
Oh my god.
Just to confirm whether or not you crit.
8 plus 29.
Yeah, crit.
Okay.
Now, the way crits work in Pathfinder is you double your weapons damage dice, you double the bonus, it's still the same number of sneak attack dice.
So I
But
double
I
the
think
number of
the,
dice, and then I double that amount
Yes.
because of my marksman shot.
So so you double your sneak attack dice for marksman shot.
Yep.
You don't get an additional doubling of it on top of it.
Oh, okay.
So
you don't
like,
get 4x.
So like in this case, you're using a longbow, right?
Yeah.
So in this case, it's 3 times the base damage of the longbow. So whatever the base damage of the longbow is, 3 of those dice, and then 3 times the bonus, and then you roll your sneak attack.
Double the
dice.
sneak attack for marksman shot, but not anything more for critting.
Because this is what we call extra damage in Pathfinder, which is
So
things that don't get doubled on a crit.
So my +7 to the longbow is not included in the triple. That's just a.
No, that is.
It is.
That
Okay.
is.
Okay.
In this case, it would be, I think it's 3d8 plus 21.
Oh shit.
Oh, I was just going with the multiply route. But here we go. That is 66 points of damage.
Ooh. Fuck.
It is still making distressed goat noises.
That's it for me.
Lenore.
All right. Lenore is going to turn Deadly Aim on. Natural 20 rolling to confirm.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Does a 25 confirm?
No.
Oh.
Sadly.
Oh, wait. Oh, no. I have a +4 to Chris with the faux shard. All right. Okay, but that does hit.
Wait, do you have critical focus?
On the faux shard.
No. Critical focus applies to everything.
Oh!
We went over this previously. Critical
does.
focus is on all critical confirmation rolls.
It is. 29 to confirm.
That does confirm.
Yeah!
Hey.
Okay. So 3d8 plus 41 damage.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm sorry, and an additional +3 on that because it's a +1 arrow. 53 points of damage with that hit.
And as your arrow hits it, you just see trailing off of the arrow, this like collar that pulls tight around its neck, and basically you caught the collar with the arrow, but with the force with which you hit, it just pulls its head off.
Oh my god!
Oh.
And blood just squirting out from the stuff in his neck.
Was that a collar? Shit, did we kill somebody's pet? Fuck.
I was gonna sneeze on us. It would have been fine. This is fine.
All right.
This is gonna be awkward.
Yep. All right. And with that, we're out of initiative. Water continues to flow. Actually, toward you, blood flowing in the water. Quite a lot of blood. Very smelly blood. Make a fortitude save.
Oh boy, okay. Is this against a poison effect?
I believe it is.
Hey.
All right. Plus 18 for Lenore. Oh wow, she rolled like shit. 23 for Lenore.
Okay. Lenore, you close your nose to its stench.
Close your nose to its stench.
Just a nice little pinch. Little pinch.
Who else? It is a poison effect.
Yes. Let me go through Unia. Also has a plus 18 to their fort saves right now. So that's a 28 for Unia. Ophelia. Thank goodness Ophelia has a bonus because her fort saves are bad. 23?
Yeah. Same thing that you got before.
Yeah,
So yes.
thank God. And for Damien, who is going to have the glowing illusory cow continue to walk ahead of us to cast light on any potential enemies, is rolling his fortitude save. 20.
Damien, you are not prepared for this smell. It's really bad. You are going to be sickened.
Oh.
Yeah, and you're going to be sickened for some time. As the smell is very bad.
Yeah.
Did Ophelia save?
Yes. Ophelia got a 23.
And Unia?
Unia got a 28.
And Talani, did you save?
28.
Okay, cool. So I think only Damien. Oh, Trinia.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Trinia got a 17 for fortitude save.
Oh, honey.
No.
And so Trinia and Damien are just like, oh, God. Oh. I take it back. Ophelia, you've never smelled that bad. That's really bad. It smells like burning garbage. Seasoned with...
Stop describing it.
Oh, God.
Ah,
Oh, God, it's so gross.
fuck.
Yeah.
The illusory bowl starts pawing at its
Seasoned
nose.
with rotten eggs. And,
Stop.
No.
Right.
You see, you gotta let her keep describing it. If she describes it enough, you'll overcome it. It's fine. You'll get used to these things.
oh, my God. It's in my mouth. Oh, fuck.
Lenore's gonna put away her ranged weapons and swap out for her Pochard. Everybody's gonna swap out their ranged weapons and put their regular melee weapons back up. As we move forward through the unlocked door.
Talani does not change weapons.
Yes. Understandably.
I will tell you that pinned against the wall, there's a collar that says Snaggle Breath on it.
I'm an asshole.
It is set with mithril spikes. It is worth 1,000 gold.
Oh my god. I hope that this didn't belong to somebody I'm supposed to become friends with.
Who knows?
1,000 gold mithril collar that says Snaggle Breath on it.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Collar. Snaggle Breath.
Rusty iron bars that you go past to get to here. And at the end of the tunnel, it dead ends into a collapse, which you can kind of see here.
Mm-hmm.
But
the created pit would be gone.
you will also notice as you get close that the rust on the bars is actually painted on.
Oh,
It's actually super well maintained.
nice.
And are you continuing on? There is a door to the east.
Yes. Unless is the collapse illusory? Is it on our map?
That's real.
That's real. Okay.
And Bull would have told you. Your map indicates that you should be going through the door.
Okay. So we will go through the door. Lenore will go first, as is her wont.
All right. And let me.
Talani will.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
No, what are you doing?
Talani's going to move up and just have an arrow ready,
Gotcha.
just to aim into the door as it opens up.
Okay. Great. So Lenore's opening the door.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a secret one here.
Ah.
To see through it, because you know the deal with this place. Actually, it's the DC is quite high if you don't have the map, but because you have the map, you can just know that there's a secret wall here.
Ah.
And you'll see the door beyond the secret wall. You open the door, and billowing out from the room, you will see a hazy smoke, which smells strongly of frankincense. Let me see. And there's still you can still smell the sewers themselves. But there are a pair of rickety chairs with moldy cushions on the south side of the room. And to the north, there's a strange incongruity. A wooden bar, complete with shelves filled with bottles and tankards on the walls. A wooden door is set into the northeast corner of the room, and all the shelves, amid all the shelves behind the bar. At the bar, polishing a glass, there is a goblin.
Oh no.
Who is just going to be like, hello. Customers.
Fuck.
First ever customers here. I am the sewer brewer. Welcome to my tavern.
Sewer brewer.
What a beauteous and wonderful day today is. Pulls down a bottle, lines up, looks as you guys are filling into the room, right?
Yeah. Ophelia is going to put on her most impressive, absolutely crestfallen face. She holds out the collar that says Snaggle Breath. Oh my god. Was that creature out there yours?
Snaggle Breath.
Yes.
Ate my garbage.
Oh.
haven't had a lot of garbage yet. First time opening the bar.
Just give me a second here. We killed somebody's pet.
Correction, we killed somebody's garbage disposal. The Flintstones are gonna be angry.
I heard him bleating something fierce.
I'm so sorry. We couldn't catch the thing that killed it.
Oh, the goblin entity. Oh, the goblin entity.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry. It just ran off. We barely escaped being mauled to death ourselves with arrows.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible.
I'm so sorry.
And you with 2 archers among you.
No, I'm so sorry. I think. Oh, it's so horrible.
Oh, that is terrible indeed. Very bad.
Rolling a bluff check.
You know what? You've been through a lot. I've been through a lot. Snagglebreath is dead. Let's drink.
Let's drink.
Pulls down a bottle. Lines up 7 glasses. And he pours out drinks for each of you. On the house.
Oh.
Drown your sorrows. And he takes his. He goes to raise it, and then he goes for Snagglebreath. Pours it on the ground.
We will all follow and pour ours on the ground.
No, you drink. You drink.
I would like to sense motive this fucker.
Meanwhile, Talani's just sorry. Not while I'm on the job.
I'm gonna roll sense motive. Unia, is this goblin trying to poison us?
Right. Unia.
16.
No, this guy is clearly distraught about Snagglebreath being down. Pours a bunch of drinks again, and is like, here. Let's drink.
We will knock back our drinks. Gulp.
Okay.
You can have my 2. Referencing, pointing at Sewer Brewer.
Thanks. But I should probably keep a clear head. You're my first customers, and you're definitely the best looking customers I've had yet.
Well, we're your first.
I mean, among you, probably collectively 6 at best.
Actually, before Damien takes his drink, he'd like to check this map. The Sewer Brewer is nowhere on here, right?
No, this is accounted for on the map as a front for if anybody were ever to find the hideout here. They're like, oh, it's just a secret bar in the sewers.
I see. Damien will drink his.
Mm-hmm.
He'll drink his drink as well. I feel terrible.
Okay.
Could I do a sweeping glance around the space to see if I notice any other exits?
There is a door
besides,
to the north, and there's the one that you came through. But
okay.
Yeah, you can get perception if you want to look for secret doors.
Okay.
Or something.
Okay. That is another natural 1. I'm on a roll. That is 18.
Yeah, you don't see any other secret doors. While this is going on, the goblin reaches under the counter and pulls out a rather ornate bottle and goes, Snagglebreath.
Did you know him for long?
No. Basically opened this place 3 days ago. He was already there.
Oh, okay.
Nobody working here. That whole bar set up. Even had all the incense burners and all the alcohol here. And finishes off this glowing red liquid. That's strong. Want some more?
While
no,
he's
no, I think we're good. We do have a job to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
while he's drowning in his sorrows over the 3-day friendship,
I don't feel
can I try to stealth behind the counter to into that doorway to the north?
He's standing right there, so it'd be kind of hard to stealth into it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to stealth. Okay. Then
If this is part of the front leading in, then this is part of the Cerulean Society, right? Maybe.
I don't know. You don't have any documentation on a goblin.
Right. Right.
It's like
So what's your name, friend?
Magmora.
Mora.
Yep.
Wow.
That's me, the sewer brewer. It's the name of both my title and both the tavern. It's convenient. I'm sorry if you couldn't figure that out. I know that you people are kind of simple.
It's okay. Why? What makes you think that?
You know, just all of you Bigginses.
Yes, us Biggins.
You're very smart for a Biggins, you know.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you.
More drinks.
No. I think we're all right.
Takes another similarly glowing bottle, and he
Well,
more for me.
What was that one?
Oh, top shelf vintage.
Oh, top shelf. What?
I don't know.
Damien would like to detect magic in the room.
Sure. You detect magic?
Yes.
You detect magic.
Okay.
From the bottles.
Oh.
It does seem to be I think it's conjuration magic. You want a spellcraft?
Yes. Damien.
Yeah, it's conjuration magic.
Has gotten a 35 on spellcraft.
You identify as you're looking at the aura. You see they're red potions, but as at the edges there's like a little dusting of charcoal. Basically, the stopper has like charcoal in it, and as you detect magic, you detect neutralized poison from the 2 bottles that he just drank.
Oh no!
It's so bad about Snaggle Breath, huh?
Actually,
my
we
best
will be.
friend.
Actually, we'll take some of those drinks.
Mm.
The red ones.
Oh, sorry, these are mine, all out. I got more of the good stuff, though.
No, that's
More for you?
No more of that.
Who drank, by the way?
Fuck.
Damien drank.
All of the party drank,
So not Talani.
except for Talani.
But
Gotcha.
no Talani.
I mean, you feel fine. It seems like strong alcohol. Okay. Yeah. You feel fine though.
Ophelia's gonna vault over the.
Whoa! Whoa!
Are there any more of the neutralized poisons
There
in
are
there?
no more neutralized poison.
Fuck. What did you give us?
Good stuff. Best stuff. Magmora special. Magmora special.
Why did you just drink 2 neutralized poisons?
What? No, just liquor.
What?
Moon spit.
What did you give us?
And he pops. He disappears.
Did Ophelia get an attack of opportunity?
I don't think so.
Fuck.
God damn it. Okay. That was stupid. We were stupid.
Damien, because you were detect magic, you will realize he dimension doored.
Okay.
That was stupid. We were stupid. We all drank something that we shouldn't have drunk. Are there any bottles of the other stuff back
Yes,
there?
all of you.
There's
I would
let me see.
Can I detect magic on those?
Yes. I don't believe they're magic.
Can
Let me double check that though.
Ophelia does have craft alchemy, if that would help.
That would help.
All right. Ophelia, craft alchemy. 29. Sorry.
It is not magic.
My tummy's not feeling so good.
How long has it been now?
I think it's probably been like a minute or so.
It's been longer than that.
Longer than that?
Started talking to the
Oh
guy?
yeah, God, like 5 minutes. I got a 29
At least.
on craft alchemy.
Yeah. You will know that this is a poison called lich dust.
What?
Yeah. It is an ingested poison. It is a
I don't like the sound
10-minute
of that.
onset. Once it starts, you have to save against it once per minute for 6 minutes. A failed save deals 1d3 strength damage.
Oh no!
You have to save twice in order to recover from it.
Oh no! Is Davian still sickened from the spell outside?
Yes.
Oh god. Hold on.
No, you have already rolled your saves.
Oh.
We're gonna find out
Oh,
soon
boy.
who failed their saves.
Oh boy. Fuck. Oh no.
I'm excited.
How about we'll find out who failed their saves next time?
On curse.
On Curse, the Crimson Throne.
Oh, it's fun having your entire
man.
party drink something that you know they shouldn't be drinking.
Remember, adventurers, whenever someone offers you a drink, detect poison is a cantrip, which no one ever takes. To Have and to Roll is produced by David Clark and Katie Duchur. Curse of the Crimson Throne and the Pathfinder role-playing game are property of Paizo and are used in accordance with their community use policy. This session featured music from Michael Ghelfi Audio and sound effects from Syrinscape. More info in the description. Special thanks go out this week to Kyle Finch for joining us for this new dungeon. You can find more of his work at twitch.tv/deathsaveswithadvantage. What dangers lurk in the Death Head hidden passage? Well, we'll find out next time on Curse of the Crimson Throne. That's the laughter of someone who has not taken detect poison.
I'm gonna die!
A couple of cards fall out the side of his sleeve. Dagger falls out of another.
Should you really keep those things like tied up? Have they just been rattling around in there?
But we could arrange a rabbit hops out of one. Are you a thief or a magician? I'm confused now.
You'd be surprised at the overlap between the two.
Have you ever seen Now You See Me? Or its poorly named sequel, Now You See Me Too? I mean, seriously, why not call it Now You Don't? It's the whole concept. Sorry. Anyway, magicians and thieves, we get along quite well.
What did you say, Kyle?
I said, run, baby, run.
Run, baby, run.
Break the grapple check. Do it.
No, he's too small. He's
he's not a negative modifier from size.
He's
That's right.
2 size categories smaller. He's tiny. Hey, we can go to that map.
Yeah, smooth sailing.
Already won.
Hey,
Congratulations.
do.
Did it. We won Pathfinder.